Good morning, Cowboy Jim here. Um, Yesterday, I went to Timberlea Dental Clinic, and I was so undone because of the results and the heart attitude. And I'm telling you, I look for good in everyone. It's the way I was trained. I tried diligently to do a video that I could restrain the emotion, and I failed miserably. So I just I deleted that. Thank God I know how to do that on my laptop. And so here's another one, and hopefully I'll be able to do it in a more professional manner. And anyways, I'd had a bridge drop out right there, and not like as though you needed to see that, but nonetheless, okay. Um, I phoned. I was in Red Deer at the time. That was on Sunday afternoon, and no Monday afternoon, and I could not find anyone in Red Deer. I phoned at, Fort Mac. No one. I phoned Timberlea Dental. And I said, I have kind of a job interview thing on Wednesday. My bridge fell out. I think all you have to do is shove her back up with a little glue. And they said, well, is tomorrow at 1 o'clock, is that okay? I said, you got to be kidding. And they said, no. And I said, well, it was late Sunday night, and I thought, well, I'll just drive all night. I said, I can do that. She said, would it help if it were a little later in the day? I said, yes. And boy, I tell you, if you ever go Timberlea Dental, boy, you're going to meet some fine receptionist ladies there, let me tell you. And so, anyways, I headed over on whatever Tuesday, and went in, and we somehow divorced and all that stuff, and somehow my healthcare stuff kind of went awry, and oh, that pound of flesh, eh? And and so I said, listen, I'll just pay, and they said, all right, and the lady SHONNA, the dentist was ALEA. What a name. And Shauna said, Jim, we're going to have to take an x-ray. I said, little girl, I said, listen, kind of been between jobs a lot this year. And, I said, is there any way you can avoid doing that because I do not have insurance? She said, we really need to. I said, dear child, then I'll do the best I can. And she said, I'll ask the dentist. She went and asked ALEA, oh geez, ALEA. That I've two people with very very similar names, and Shauna came back and she said the dentist said no charge, and I said, but I she said, we're going to do the x-ray free. I said, thank you. And this doesn't happen that much. I guess I don't know. I don't know how could they stay in business if it did. And I told Shauna about my little YouTube thing and the hope of keeping child abuse in front of the public and all that stuff, and how sympathetic we need be when a child who has lived through abuse becomes an adult and can't quite fit in, and perhaps they can, but at great cost. And so ALEA, she came in, the dentist, and she went to work. And you know that she worked. Oh, I'm thinking it was an hour and a half. I was I was impressed. I told her, I said, if you just excuse me, oh, breakfast. I apologize. And I said, if you could just try to get these in place somehow. I said, and an hour and a half, and I thought, oh dear God. I mean, I manage my money well, but there's not that much to manage when you've been out of work as much as I have since I was assaulted by that terrible man back in June at the place where I was working. And anyways, they took care of me. They did a wonderful job. I couldn't believe it. ALEA, she got up and she left pretty quickly as soon as she was done. She had people waiting. And SHONNA said, well, you're all done and you're free to go. And I thanked her so much. But I didn't have a clue. I'm Irish. And so I got to the front counter, and the wonderful little receptionist lady there, she said, well, Jim, you're free to go. And I said, I have to pay you. Oh, no, she said, Dr. ALEA did that free. And I'm telling you, children, you know how I wear my heart pretty close, okay? And pretty open. That dentist, she wouldn't charge. I said to the receptionist, I said, listen, I won't even accept a coffee from people without insisting on paying for it. It's my nature. I don't ever want to be known as someone who takes advantage of people. I want to be fair in all that I do. And she said, Jim, you can't pay because SHONNA and ALEA, oh geez, that's such a beautiful name. They're not charging you. And I left the dentist's office. No tears. Shocking. They were so close. And I thought when I got home, I thought, I'm doing this. I'm going to let people know. Listen, if you need dental work done, very professional. Timberlea Dental. You talk to them. I was so impressed. I tried to do this video. I stretched her out to about 25 minutes. I repeated myself 14 times. I could hardly contain my emotion. So, God bless, take care of the baby children, And you know some woman, or sometimes it can be a man, not that often, but it does. I guess it's just not reported as much, but if you know an adult lady who is growing through child abuse, you look out for them, You do that. Pray for them, okay? God bless, God bless.